Parking dispatch, come in.
What's going on, YouTube? I'm here. Hold
We're
on,
gonna refuel right now.
Let me turn this down.
This driver's really low on fuel, and we also have one shuttle that's on the brand.
Damn. This is my job. Walkie-talkie. Yeah. Hold on. Excuse me about that. Let me make sure this thing is turned down. Just came from work. Yeah. I'm here today to well, I just came home right now, and I've been getting a lot of emails. I've been trying to answer them in a timely manner. But if I haven't responded back to you, I'm sorry. I've been in a very bad car accident last Thursday, which means it totaled my car. Some idiot crossed over the double yellow lines, and it was almost a head-on collision, but I turned, but he still managed to hit me. So I'm in the process of, lawyers and court fees and all that other stuff. But anyway, I'm going to make this video fast and simple, and I'm going to try not to get it for too long. Okay. If you don't want to hear that talk, you can skip it to this part. Okay, now, I've been doing some research, and I mean some really research on these things, on the smart balance wheel, on every kind, from the Bluetooth, from the 10-inch to the ones with the big wheels, with the air inside the wheels. I mean, I don't care which one they are. Even the Funky Duck, IO Hawk, all of them. And all of them is coming with major problems too. But they don't have the most common problems as the off-brand ones do. I mean, they all can stop working. The charger can mess up. They all can blow a sensor. Yes, they all get hot. But they will last longer than these off-brand ones, and then these ones that the third-party people are selling. Like, as in off the streets or at the mall, these little vendors that's selling them, that's not giving you a full 90-day, I think the longest is 90-day warranty, or 3 months, I don't know, 90-day warranty, I don't know. But they're not offering a warranty. Now, in the case that you buy them like that, you're taking a big risk. For number one, you're taking a risk of losing money. And I'm explaining that in this video of what I mean by losing money. I know everybody want to save money. And I know I should have made this video a long time ago. Well, I think I did say this in my other videos about these things of please be careful where you purchase these from. And, I don't recommend these third-party sellers, like, off the streets. Like, Amazon I recommend because you got a warranty, or exchange warranty, money back guaranteed. eBay, you got a warranty, just have to send it back. You got to pay for shipping to send it back to them. Okay. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, please, I mean, everybody that buy these things need a warranty, because they're going out pretty fast. And a lot of people got these for Christmas. A lot of people got them for Christmas. And on Christmas Day, I got so many emails and stuff about they was working fine for 1 minute, then they turned it off and they can't turn it back on. And I feel so bad for these people. Oh, excuse me. I feel so bad for these people because, I mean, the kids got these and they don't know what's going on, and they waited all that time for them, and then now they can't ride them, or certain things happen. Okay, now you wonder why I'm focusing on this thing right here. Okay, look. I took mine apart. See? From all this to all this. Okay, see, this is all the pieces. And this is the charger right here. See, that's my flashlight. Okay, now look. Okay. As I stated in the other videos, these things are poorly made. they're the copycat of the higher cost ones. And as I'm saying that is because I'm not trying to bash them. I'm not trying to, not trying to make people stop buying them from them. I can't even say that word. Buying them from them. But I'm trying to warn everybody and people that's trying to buy them, that's spending their money on them. Money don't come easily these days in this recession. And for Christmas time, I know these people made a lot of money on them, and now they're closing their shops down, or they're not even responding back to emails, and you're left with a brick. Basically, a brick. Because a lot of people don't know how to repair them themselves. And there's a lot of people that's repairing them, but they're costing a lot of money to repair them. Which, I understand, people gotta make a living, but still, why gotta be so much? The part already costs like $30 to, the highest I've seen it was $60 from Amazon and eBay. I have seen them on the websites for like $200, which I don't understand why it gotta cost that much money. But yeah, that's how people make their living. But anyway, you see how these wires are cluttered? Like, I took mine apart to show you guys. Like, you see how, look. Anything can, see if this iPad can focus. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. You see how these things are? How they soldered? You see all right here? Those can snap any minute. When riding it and hitting bumps, the pavement, they can snap. And then once they snap, it's a wrap. You gotta replace this sensor. Unless you know how to solder that back on there. But it's done. That will cause the sensor to stop working and the wheel won't move. Because when you put your foot on the pads, it triggers this. And then there you go. In the other case, what I just found out, this can go bad too because of heat. There's no ventilation system in this. So basically, if this thing get hot, stuff can start going wrong in this. And all these little, whatever you want to call these little things. Okay? And then I noticed, if you look at, half of these wires are just stuck on here. They're soldered on here. That's a power wire. That's leading to the, to the battery. This is what plugs in your battery. If that breaks, the scooters you got to get a whole new one of these, which won't cost you that much. But still, who want to replace them when you first get them? At least they should last for over a year. Not no day, 2 days, or at least a month. No, it shouldn't happen like that. So they're poorly made. That's what I'm getting to. Now you see all this glue that's cluttered right here. Glue, wax, whatever you want to call it. Come on. You see how it's getting hot, so it's pulling over these little these little things right here. I can even move it. See, it's gonna cover this, and eventually it's gonna stop working. And then some people won't understand, like, what can be the cause of it not turning on, turn it off, or not going the way it's supposed to go. As you can see over here, right here. See, problems right here. See, right there as I focus in. See, that snaps. Then what? And you all know vibration can shake things, and then it can snap off. And that's leading to the connections to here. See? So there's a lot of risks when you're buying these from third-party sellers and people that don't give you warranties. And see, wires are coming all up in there. See? And another thing, I'm going to show you something. This is the battery that came out. Hold on. This is the battery right here. iPad focus. This is the battery. There's no branding on it that I found. Nothing. It's just basically a battery. But if you look closely, the battery gets hot, the wires get hot, and they start doing this. This is what's causing fires. This is why the battery is causing fires, because it's getting hot. That right there can cause a fire. And if you want to know how, if this wire is burning from the heat, then this wire gonna start burning. If they touch, sparks, and fire start. And then I noticed. Let me see if it's in. Let me see. Hold on, one moment. I know I seen something else. That must have been on something else. But yeah, anyway, that's why these things is catching fire. And plus, when people overcharge them, like you ain't supposed to charge these for 3 to 4 hours. The max 4. You don't charge them overnight. You don't charge them 8. You don't charge them 9. No. So my thing is be careful when you purchase these things, because I'm hearing a lot of people having trouble. There's a kid down the street that just got one, and they was looking at it trying to figure out why the light was this. He was just riding for 5 minutes, and all of a sudden the light just stayed on, and they didn't know what was the problem. And I had to tell him, like, your sensor is bad. And he said he's gonna take it back to where he got it from. So people, this is a warning. Please do not buy from third-party sellers that's not offering warranties. You don't care how long the warranty is, as long as you get a warranty and they stand by they merchandise. Because a lot of people is having problems, and some people are selling them to people. Like, I see them all over. This man was selling them from out of the trunk of his car, knowing damn well once he sell them and he drive off, that's it. It's a wrap. There's nothing you can do, because he sent out the trunk of his car for like $250 to $300. That's a lot of money to be wasting to just go out in one day. I mean, it's just like if you purchase a brand new car off the lot, or not even off the lot, but from from a person off the street, and the person say, "Oh, the car's running good. There's nothing wrong with the car. Blah blah this and blah blah that. No check engine light." Because everybody know the trick of turning the check engine light off of the car. You just unplug the battery, and then plug it back up, and then there it is, it's off. And then you get the car, you happy, blah blah blah. You got the car, you paid the dude $2,800 for the car, and then that's it. You leave, get the car in your name, but in 2 days the engine blow, the transmission is slipping. But when you had the car and you test drove the car, it was working fine. Now you out of $2,800, now you gotta get the transmission rebuilt, a new engine, what's gonna cost as much as that damn car that you just paid $2,800 for. So the next time y'all see somebody selling one of these things, or you in the mall and you see somebody selling one, ask yourself, do you really want to spend $300 to $250 on something that's only gonna last for a day or a week or even a month? Do you really got the money to just throw away like that? And do you want the headache of ordering from Amazon or eBay another part and taking the whole thing apart and figuring out what goes where, and stuff like that? Do you want the headache? So next time you walk past a vendor that's selling them, and if your kid want it or you want it, don't be scared to ask them, and say, do you stand by your merchandise? Do you have any warranties? And if he say yes, then you can make up in your mind if you're going to get it or not. But if you say no, then use your 2 feet and walk away and go to somebody else or get it somewhere else. Because if the price is cheap, then you know the rest. That could be cheap too. So if you don't mind spending that money and you got it like that, then by all means, do what you do. But I'm trying to save people money, because I think this is unfair. This is really, really unfair about people buying these things. And for Christmas, a lot of kids got them, and a lot of them ain't working no more. And your kid is like looking like, damn. Like, I mean, this is the hottest thing out right now. The police is already trying to stop them. Basically, he's saying we're going to ride these in the street. Like, common sense, why would somebody ride this in the street? That's the risk of getting hit by a car. So basically, he's trying to stop us from even riding them. So So you know, do the math, and I'm trying to save money for everybody. Like, why would I try to save myself money when I can spread it around? Like, I'm trying to save people money. And I have another thing to discuss. Okay, now look. I want you to hear this closely, people. Okay, look. I repeat, I am not charging people to fix these. As in, not physically fixing them, but telling you what to do to fix them. I overheard somebody on YouTube saying, if I tell you how to fix it and, you know, reset and all this other BS, it's $10 or $5 or something PayPal. Me, my service is free. I do not know. I want to help people in saving money and not, you know, wasting it on something that's not going to work. And if you already bought one, no warranty, and you need to fix it, and I will be happy and glad to help you, to give you the instructions how to fix it. Now, the only way you get in contact with me is Snapchat. It's on my other videos. I don't even know the link to it. For my Snapchat, I forgot the username. And then my email address. Now, I have a phone, but right now I'm in a process of T-Mobile sending me another one, so it doesn't work. So I don't give out my phone number. And I don't know. I might get a Google number so I can help people like that through text messages and stuff. But other than that, I don't. But anyway, and then another thing, the only thing that's power in these things is this one, the sensor, the battery, and the gyro, or whatever else everybody else call them. They call them gyros. They call them all kind of controller board for smart balance wheel. They got different names for them. That's the only thing that's powering. I'm kind of sad I can't say that. These motors. Okay? If your wheels still work, but the scooter's not going, it's got to be. What you could do is change these. It comes with a whole kit, and it should work. If it's not charging correctly, or it's not charging at all, when you plug up the charger, it's not even charging, then I'm going to show you. It's the charging. See? It's the charging wire. Sometimes it can go bad. Like, see all this glue right here? See? Like, they just glued it. It can go bad in there. Let me focus. Sorry for the bad camera. It's this iPad. See? It can be something in here. Or it can be something in here which you can't see because, see? It could be something in here. You know, something in here that burnt out. You know, because stuff do get hot when you're charging it. And this is your power supply to turn it on and off. It could be something wrong with this. Okay? And this, you know, you already know what that is. And then if you look on the bottom of this thing, all the scratches and stuff, that can cause loose wires and breakage of right here. And heat can also cause it too. So let them rest. If you riding for 45 minutes, I mean, it's hot. All this gets hot inside. All this. You know, stuff start moving around inside. See, stuff start breaking. Like if you look at it, I think. Hold on, is they calling? Okay, no, they're not calling for me. I have to make sure. But anyway, stuff start moving around in here. You know, like if you look at it, these little wires right here, they can start breaking off from the vibration. And you know, this right here can get hot too. Right here. See? Then this can start melting and it can just, you know, break off. So, please be cautious and careful when you're buying these things for your kids or you're buying them, because a lot of them is going bad under 15 minutes. And you don't want to be caught with a $300 or even a $250 brick or, you know, something like that. But like I said before, this, and this is the only thing powering the motor. There's really nothing else. You know? And I haven't seen what's up in here. Let me see. Oh, that's the pads. Okay. And also the pads. But, so, okay. Anyway, so just let me know what any questions. I'll be happy to help. Email me pictures and videos of what is your problem. Email me. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me turn that down. Email me pictures and videos of the problem, and I will try to get back to you as fast as I could. And as for the vibration in the wheel, that could be caused from this stickiness in here. See? Sometimes it don't go down like it's supposed to, and it start go. It like shake it, you know. But other than that, people be safe and be careful on where you buy these from, because you can end up with something that worked for 5 minutes or 30 minutes and then you turn it off and won't even turn back on. But please get a warranty. Thanks.